There's YouTube. Hello, hello, and good morning, everybody. How we doing out there? Thank you for joining me. As always, nice to see you. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic here, Compound Concentrates and Coffee. Albeit a little late, but we're on the air. What's happening? What's the good word, people? How we doing out there today? Good, I hope. What's happening? Audio's in YouTube perfectly. I'm happy to hear that. YouTube looks really good as well. All right, people are hitting the thumbs down in YouTube. Thank you. Awesome, over Shane Roberts kicking our show off as always. Enrique, good morning, my friend. This is BioTrek. Thanks for joining us in Facebook land. Me too, kiddo. What's up, Brian T? How are you, man? Nice to see you over here in YouTube land. What's the good word, buddy? All right, I see Enrique. I see Brian over there. Thank you, Enrique. I appreciate that. Good morning, Steve. How are you, friend? Thanks for joining us in Facebook land. Bud, Rich, and Angela, what is up? Yeah, I'm better. I'm totally wiped. Honestly, I'm so tired right now. Yeah. Last night, this morning was not fun. I haven't had a double attack like that in a long time. Every time I think I haven't had one as bad in a long time, I always end up getting one to kind of remind me. It could be an ass. But again, unfortunately, it's my life. But we're here, we're back, we're on the air. Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, as everybody knows, I wanted to go to my dispensary today. I was never even able to make that trip. I didn't get out of bed, and people know me. I slept until almost 10 o'clock this morning. Now, for me, it's probably one of the reasons why I'm still kind of tired. I'm glad you like the cups, Brian. Seriously. And there was no waking me, man. I remember the little woman walking over to me when she was getting ready to leave for school. Getting ready to leave for school. Getting ready to leave for work. Wow. I haven't had that issue in a long time there, so if I do have a SWAT team show up at my door, I'm going to make sure to give them the name Angela K. Once again, Facebookers and YouTubers, thank you very much for joining me here today. I do appreciate it, as always. I am the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. You are watching Compound Concentrates and Coffee. Short and sweet, it's CC&C. We are live broadcasting from the beautiful and picturesque grounds of the compound right here in Orange. You can find us 7 days a week. Normally, you can find us starting Monday through Fridays at around 8:20-ish in the morning. I'm slightly delayed today, but I am here. We are on the air. I gave everybody a commitment a while ago that I would always be here, unless I truly could not. So we're doing what we do. All right, number 2. This is Mortar from Austin Woodward, and Shane Roberts. So what's everyone smoking on today? What is your choice du jour? First day of school for your freshman. Very nice, Brian. Very nice. Congrats. Hi, John. You're welcome. Thank you very much for the shares, everybody. I do appreciate it. You know that. Speaking of, I am going to be sharing out to some of my groups. So you know the routine. As such, I'm not looking directly at the chats. I kind of glance. All right? So if somebody comes in, if they say something, or if they ask a question, just let people know I'm not ignoring anyone. All right? And I appreciate everybody's patience. 3 different flowers. Nice. White Fire OG is beautiful. Pink Champagne. Now that's sweet. And King Kong. Nice. Yes. Today is Thumbs Down Tuesday. Says it right there in the broadcast name in YouTube. Compound Concentrates and Coffee. Thumbs Down Tuesday morning show. We have fun with it. Thumbs up or thumbs down is nothing more than an interactive emoji. So, all those who come in hitting the thumbs down, we think it's funny. So we embrace them, and we give them their day. Yeah, thumbs down Tuesday. Let's see if we get more today than we did last Tuesday. Well, all right, here you go. I do understand that some people are like, it's weird giving you a thumbs down because you like me, you dig the show or whatever. Watch the thumbs right now on YouTube, okay? I just thumbs down myself. I mean, literally. You know, I've explained to people before, if you come on the show, which people have been for years now, every single day they make sure to come in and hit that thumbs down. Exactly. So, they would make sure to come in every single day, faithfully, might I add, and hit the thumbs down. Now, I've explained on the air, if you come in here that much, all right, you've done this for 2 years in a row, you're a fan. Maybe if you came in once, thumbs down my show, like, oh, this dude's an asshole, I can't stand him, and you left and just never came back, all right, cool. That would have the meaning behind it. But when individuals do this for years, you're part of our family. You got critic fever. You know you do. I mean, come on. Let me grab us another track here. We just wrapped up Mortar, Austin Woodward, Shane Roberts. Now, Adam Griffith. This is his song. He brings in Austin Woodward as supporting on this track. Yeah, Prismatist. Check it out. It's out of pop, by the way. So, as I was saying, cheers to all. Thank you for being here. So what's on everyone's agenda for today? Anything good? Got anything in particular going on? Any makeup stuff you got to do? Because yesterday you just chilled out and did absolutely nothing. Ooh, pine sol. Yummy. That's cool, man. I hope it works out. Absolutely, you know that. Absolutely great afternoon. Even when it rained, when we were still up the hill, we all still had a great time. There we go. Had to clean out the dab stick a little bit. Give it a quick run through. And yeah, there was one point though, let me tell you, you want to talk about comical? Fire's going. Burgers are on. We're all inside the main car barn. I've got the big double door open. It's doing that torrential downpour. Now, I had a stick propped up, holding the grill cover open just enough so I could run out there, flip the burgers, move the dogs, and then run back inside really quick. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. It was pouring at that point. And then, of course, what did it do? I run back inside. We turn. The sun comes out beautifully, but it's still that hard rain. So as if somebody was mocking me. You know? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Did up burgers, did up dogs, some Red Hots, cheeseburgers, some really good coleslaw, some stuff that Dark Star brought over. You went under a tree to stay dry. Hey. You had a good day, though? Wow. All right, give me 1 second, everybody. I'm grabbing us a couple of things we have. Little news of the weed. Some on this day in music history, starting our shows out, of course. This track right at the end. There we go. News of the weed. Now, in case you do not know what that is, well, we talk about the Connecticut medical marijuana patient count, as well as physician numbers. Things that are going on here in Connecticut, things that happen across the country, things that are going on around the world in cannabis. Because something that goes on here has a ripple effect all around the world when it comes to legalization, when it comes to recreation, when it comes to medical programs. So, currently we have 36,930 patients now in our Connecticut program. Excuse me. 8,098 of them out of Fairfield, 8,801 out of Hartford, 2,263 out of Litchfield, 2,096 out of Middlesex. Now, New Haven County coming in with 8,631 strong now. 4,093 out of New London. Tolland hitting us with 1,698 patients. And then Windham County wrapping up the list at 1,248. Now, our physician counts. We have 1,163 physicians here in Connecticut recommending patients to cannabis instead of pharmaceuticals. Yeah, I always love to see those numbers rise. Now I'm going to go over, we'll do a couple of segments out of On This Day in Music History before we get back into our music. September 3rd in 1962, the Beatles, after playing a lunchtime show at the Cavern Club over in Liverpool, the Beatles played the first of 3 Monday night gigs at the Queen's Hall, the Widnes in Cheshire. Now, also on that bill, we had Billy Kramer and the Coasters, Rory Storm and the Hurricanes, Sonny Kaye and the Reds. Now, for all of them, tickets, £3 to £6. Now, in 1965, a Rolling Stones gig in Dublin, Ireland ended in a riot after 30 fans jumped onto the stage. Jagger was knocked to the floor as the rest of the band fled the stage. 1966 in Donovan, going at number 1 in the U.S. singles charts with Sunshine Superman. That, a number 2 hit in the UK. Now, the track featured the then Yardbird and future Led Zeppelin guitarist Jimmy Page. Now, the song's written for Donovan's future wife, Linda Lawrence. 1968, after 2-week absence, Ringo Starr joins the Beatles. Now, upon Ringo's return to the studio, he found his drum kit covered with flowers to welcome him back. All right, let me grab us another track here. One more, Little Austin, Little Zach. This is Hunter Dog. Now, I might even have something that small. Hey, seriously, I'll take a look today, but I might have something for you. Once again, CC&C, Compound Concentrates and Coffee with me, live broadcasting from Orange, Connecticut. Oh yeah, Rare Darkness, number 1. Rare Darkness. Oh, beautiful strains. Yeah, and then Rare Dankness coming out. Man, just amazing. Yeah, stepping up that game. What's happening, True? Steven, cheers, my friend. All right. And yes, Three Kings. I've actually talked about Three Kings before here on this show. Yep. Three Kings is a hybrid, a mix of Sour Diesel, Headband, and OG Kush. Sativa dominant on the side, of course. Real nice tanginess, sour, reeking from the sage buds. Alright, real nice. Medical patients appreciate this because it's, well, anybody really appreciates it, but the effects on it for pain, for stress, for PTSD, for anxiety are just absolutely amazing. Serious. Doesn't nail you to a couch either. What's up, Paul? How are you, man? Nice to see you over here in YouTube land. Thank you, thank you. Again, I thank everybody. The 11 thumbs down over here on YouTube. Y'all rock. Absolutely. Now, let's step out of here. I'm going to go from some nice hard and heavy stuff into some blues. I mean, blues is what fed into all our frickin' metal that we have today. This is Called for a Truce. By the way, we broached the top of the hour. It's 11:04. Make sure you packed your rollers are raring to go. It's going to be 11:20 before you know. Enrique, welcome back over there in Facebook land. Brian T, what's up, buddy? So how's your morning going so far, Paul? There we go. That was Called for a Truce. Trout recording. Owned and operated by producer-engineer by Bryce Goggin. Filled with a broad palette of recording equipment, interesting instruments, and even creative musicians who have been coming in and out of the doors making fantastic music for over a decade. Once again, troutrecording.com. This, Long Days. All right, nice. Forgot what it was like to be home alone, huh? Uh-oh. Are you getting into all sorts of trouble? There we go. Long Days was the name of that track, and it was brought to you by Global Genius. He says, no, not yet. Emphasis on the yet. GlobalGeniusProductions.com. Next up, this is Inside My Pocket. Trout recording. All right. Ooh, man, that's dank. Dab time. Cheers, all. Oh, that's nice. Excuse me. Nice. Yeah, it's 11:13. That's true. You're in Oregon, so you are a couple hours behind us. 3 hours. Yeah. Good morning. How are you? Thanks for joining us over there. Nice to see you, Queenie. How we doing today? So, Flowers, what's happening? You said you were getting something. What do you got coming? Do you know what kind, or is it like the surprise when it gets there? Wrapping up that track there. Inside My Pocket Trout recording. Continuing on, the blues now. A little elbow grease for you. more of our posts out. I just got our Patreon page updated, put the broadcast out there. Now, for those who don't know, you can go to our Patreon page. You can grab yourself a random t-shirt. You can grab yourself a random coffee mug. You can grab yourself one of our custom glass-made pendants, mushroom pendants. Now, we only had 9 of those. However, 2 have already been claimed, so there's only 7 left. When those 7 are sold, that's it. We will not offer any more of those. Again, that's our way of saying thank you to everybody for supporting us here at CC&C. 1119. Good morning, Ricky. How are you, friend? Thanks for joining us in Facebook land. It's 11:20, everybody. Smoke them if you got them. My holiday was great. I was discussing this earlier, Ricky. Thank you. I hope your weekend was well. It was kind of comical at one point as I was still cooking on the grill, but in the middle of a torrential downpour. All right, there we go. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab us another track here. Went to novels. Okay, there you go. Nice. That was we hit all the tripwires. Continuing on, this is Boogie Woogie Town. Cool. Glad you like them. Yeah, those were custom done for us. Each one, I mean, whereas, it each has the mushroom, so it's the overall theme. But if you look at them, each one, slightly different, little variants to them. They have different colors, different sizes, things like that. They're nice. They make, nice little pendants. They really do. And again, people had been asking us about merchandise, so at least we have 3 things right there to offer for now. We are changing up the t-shirts all the time. This is why I say random. We are soon going to be doing t-shirts that are going to have our CC&C logo on them. It'll be either something like a little thing over here, or maybe something across the back, or, it'll be something. So. Yeah, cool. As I said, if you really do pay attention, I understand we're all gun shy, and every single one of us has gotten bit by dogs, but when you're a dog household, it kind of comes part and parcel with the gig. He snapped right at my face when he was first here. Right there in the living room in front of everybody. Literally, if I didn't pull back, he would have had me right by the nose. Oh yeah, your mom saw it. It was when I was first leaning down and trying to get him used to that. One of the first times I did that, man, he snarled up fast and just fucking came right at me. Well, he thought I was trying to dominate him. I mean, I can't blame him. Brand new house. I'm going to snap at people too, you get in my face. We're also going to have some other glass items. Not going to be smoking items, all right? Do understand that. Smoking items are be separately, separate page, the whole thing. But we're going to have other glass items that are going to be added onto that little merch page there. One of the people that I deal with is literally doing a custom handmade coffee mug. So that's going to be really cool. Annabelle, how are you? What is the good word? Alright, I'm also sharing something to your chats. This month, Pass the Glass is doing their Pass the Glass Spectacular number 3. We live broadcasted at number 2. We were there for, oh man, it was like 9 plus hours. We did a live show. So, would love to have anybody and everybody come on down if you could, of course. I'm doing great. I had a shitty night, overnight, so comparatively, that's why I feel like I'm doing great. pie. I like peach pie. Peach pie. Let's get going, says Trout Recording. That's awesome. Again, thank you for the 13 thumbs down, YouTubers. You all rock. Where's that, buddy? There you go. There you go. You can do it. You can do it. I get that out of your way. Let me grab us another track here as we continue on. That's Let's Get Going. Next up, it's called Man Down. For those who don't know, Monty, that's our bulldog, my bulldog, CC&C's mascot, as it were. Nice. Alrighty. In our first news of the ... Whoa. Headline: Canadian driver drives away from court after being sentenced not to drive. A Canadian man who hopped into his car, left his sentence hearing in Ontario courthouse just moments after a judge told him he was not allowed to drive for 1 year. The 35-year-old unidentified man, convicted of drunk driving, left the courtroom promptly after ordered not to drive. Now, soon after he left, he was seen driving away from the courthouse. It was by a police officer who happened to be in the room when he was sentenced. So, of course, he pulled him over. Charged with operation while prohibited, and now scheduled to appear back in court. Man Down was the song. Next up, Taking Me for a Long Ride. Taking a look, the last time my Red Sox were playing, which was on Sunday, of course, Red Sox and Angels. It was Red Sox 4, Angels 3 in the end. So, close game. It was a good one. Those are the ones I like. Taking Me for a Long Ride. Next up is called Fine Till the Wheels Came Off. This from Trout Recording. Yeah. All right, everybody. I'm back. No dead air, no need to panic. Fine Till the Wheels Came Off was the name of that track. This is called The Biz. Now, I notice Compound Concentrates and Coffee, the official Facebook page, has 991 followers. You think we could hit that 1,000 mark this week? I think we could do it. Zombie Kush, good choice, good choice. Again, that was called The Biz, coming to you from Trout Recording. Let me go. See that my grave is kept clean. Jamie Stone and David Travers Smith right here on CC&C. Well, Zombie Kush, I mean, such a great lineage behind it. You're talking Lavender Kush crossed with Amnesia, then crossed with Bubba Kush. Amazing. I mean, that alone took first prize 2017. Yeah. Straight up, 12 o'clock. It is the afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a good one. Thank you for chilling with me today. I do appreciate it. We spark up for 12:20. We get into Trivia Challenge for 12:25-ish. When we last left trivia, YouTube was the one who ended up winning it in the end. They had 10 points to Facebook's 2. So, defending champions. Oh yeah, Leafly works out great for a lot of info. Plus I use a lot of other websites too. If you go and you check out Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic.com and you go to my strain listing, you'll see that a lot of the stuff I have in there is a clickable link. And if you click on the strain name, it takes you to the page where I've got a lot of info from. It's either Leafly or other sites. Oh yeah. Always try to spread that information. Always. You know, what's normal to us, there's always someone new out here coming into cannabis. So I try to help them out. Shares so far over there on Facebook. Thank you. Keep spreading that word. Share. Spread the smiles. Don't keep this your dirty little secret. Demison, I believe is the name. Thank you for the follow at CC&C. Welcome to the Compound Concentrates and Coffee Canna family. You know I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, I used to just share the show out to cannabis groups. I mean, it's cannabis-based broadcasting. And then one day I was like, truly limiting the reach by doing this. So now it's cannabis groups. Then I go to YouTube live groups. Then I go to Facebook live groups. I was like, all right, Facebook, you told me I was sharing too much to here. Well, how about I share here, 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 and here? How about that? We'll understand it better by and by, Jamie Stone and David Travers Smith. Seriously. I mean, okay, if you feel that I'm oversaturating one particular type of group, not even that I'm oversaturating one group, because quite frankly, I do 2 posts a day for Compound Concentrates and Coffee. That's it. So it's not like I spam the thing and I'm always out there. Hey, Compound Concentrates and Coffee, check us out, check us out, check us out. No, it's like, hey, we're on the air. Hey, we're back on in the afternoon. Come check us out. Post other things, but. All right, Joshua Fit, the Battle of Jericho. Now, when you say oil pens, are you talking like the preloaded vape pens? Because again, everybody knows what I do for that is I use the Double when I do decide to use a pen. I'm not into like the flavored vapes. No, thank you. Good morning, Stephen. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you over here in Facebook land. What's happening? Chilling out in your dispensary waiting room. Nice. Nice. 10 minutes, everybody. T-minus 10 minutes and counting. By the way, just in case you don't know, here at Compound Concentrates and Coffee, every single year we do charity drives. Now, we have one of the things that's already started up. We are always looking for and sharing out things for, we want to get blankets, pillows, coats of any size or type, hats or gloves, of course, any size or type, and canned goods, non-perishable food items. Canned goods have to have the labels on them. The non-perishable food items have to be good. Everything's got to be legible. It's got to be readable. We share them out to local area soup kitchens and to other local agencies if we get in enough. So if you have anything kicking around, if you have any blankets, extra stuff like that, sitting in hall closets, those ones you keep tucked away just in case you get company. Well, it's always easy to get more, right? Some people it's not. So if you have them, please let us know. Rinse, repeat. Nico Fuzz Barba Sauce. What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy? What's up, my boy? Oh, there's my boy. Oh, there's my boy. It's okay, buddy. I got that tail. Hey, where's your toy? Go get your toy, buddy.
Is it 'cause I've done time? All I ever wanted was a holiday. It's a friend of mine. Didn't want to cut grass. Didn't want to cut vines. Looking for a better way to find a little solitude to energize. Yeah, guess we gotta do it all again. At least to get the rain check and the ransom dividend. That's how we do it. Excuse me.
There we go. Rinse, repeat. Nico Fuzz and Barba Sauce. You have 5 minutes, everybody. 5 minutes. All right. Speaking of Nico, away we go. Let's go over here. Hit a little Nico block for you. You asked? Of course I have. We have 163 tracks now just for Nico himself. So one of these days, it's going to be a featured Nico. Here we go. Can't Take Us Down. There we go. Can't Take Us Down. That was Nico Fuzz. We're continuing on with a little bit of Nico. This is Never Neverland, one of many requests we have here. And yes, in case you don't know, we do take requests. I say the artist, I say the title of the song, I say the genre. 3 ways you can make that request.
I ain't never been inside a place like this right now. It's like I'm
Alright, it's 12:19.
Yeah, I feel my eyes bulge out. I hear the monster shout, and I like it 'cause I finally get to be myself. Welcome to Never Neverland. Welcome to Never Neverland. It's like a gravitational push. On the ground for the kush. Like a fire in the bush. I burn 10 feet tall to the sky and I'm ready to cook. I'm on a mission for the greatest. I write bars with the cadence. This pen is like a claw and I can't stop it from tearing the pages. This is one for the ages. Pan was a sadist, but his crime never betrayed us. And now I'm levitating like a weightless. And all the lost boys are currently hating, debating whether or not I can be stopped to be tamed and put in cages. But I'm gonna drag them all down like. Stay down below in your negative high rise. Find the answer behind your own eyes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's all a surprise. Back it up sideways. It's time to revise. Open skies, open mind. Remember, open skies and open mind. Look to the future, leave it all. All may I say welcome to Never Never Land. There's no getting out. Never let you leave. Wait for the station. There's no looking back. Be myself. Be myself.
All right. Again, we got 5 minutes. Get your heads ready. Get yourselves raring to go in case you have not already throughout the show. Trivia challenge will be upon you. Now, this is called Count Me In on the Hijinks. Excuse me.
If I could give very good advice to you, I would say it every time, but it's so hard to do.
we go. Count me in on the hijinks. Now, I have another one from Nico, then we'll be getting into some other stuff. All right, Nico with Razion, some hip-hop. This is called Super Adapter.
Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? I'm a super adapter. I'll never be captured. Open up your book to page 1 in the chapter. Flip a couple pages and a couple more faster. Then you see your name, cause your lungs come after. The super adapter. I'll never be captured. Open up your book to page 1 in the chapter. Flip a couple pages and a couple more faster. Then you see your name, cause your lungs come after. You're stuck in the ice age, trapped in the old ways. Chasing Willie Mammoth, chilling out in your cold cave. Try to make a call, yo, we don't take shortwave. But I can watch a fire on my plasma 4K. That's my forte, capiche, signore? Don't you wanna get with this modern amore? Before they wore play straight through the doorway? Yeah, Mr. Analog Man. Gonna wait it out with your abacus in hand. Still rocking the pager on your waistband. Playing 8-track tapes in your sucker mom van. Get with the future, recalibrate the plan. Don't get stuck in the past and be tripping in quicksand. Nostalgia is rich, but you gotta be quick to be a super adapter. I'll never be captured. Open up your book to page 1 in the chapter. Flip a couple pages and a couple more faster. Then you see your name, cause you'll always come after. The first adapter, I'll never be captured. Open up your book to page 1 in the chapter. Flip a couple pages and a couple more faster. Then you see your name, cause you'll always come after. I'm a technical master. Say what? IQ through the rafters. Say what? Say what? And ITGE. Say what? From the digital rapture. Say what? Say what? I'm a major disruptor. A supernatural disaster. All you wanna be players of insignificant stature. You can try to step up to this, but there's gonna be laughter. Go ahead and be a hater, but you know it's a factor. I'm an instigator, kid, you're just a reactor. Following the sheep out there in the pasture. I'll always outlast you, I'll never be captured. I'm a super adapter, I'll never be captured. Open up your book to page 1 in the chapter. Flip a couple pages and a couple more faster. Then you see your name, cause you'll always come after. The super adapter, I'll never be captured. Open up your book to page 1 in the chapter. Flip a couple pages and a couple more faster. Then you see your name, cause you'll always come after. Say what? Say what? Put me in charge. My beats are sick and my bass hits hard. Usually on the grid, but occasionally late. I'm positively zapping my electrical state. I'm Nico Buzz, the computer ace. Auto-tune, cut, copy, paste, move it in place. Cause when I try to make the song lose its a fight, I quantize the MIDI and the beat gets tight. I'm the super adapter, I'll never be captured. Open up your book to page 1 in the chapter. Flip a couple pages and a couple more faster. Then you see your name, cause you'll always come after. The super adapter, I'll never be captured. Open up your book to page 1 in the chapter. Flip a couple pages and a couple more faster. Then you see your name, cause you'll always come after. Say what? 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 Say what?
Here's the end of the story. A very good tale indeed. Go back to the laboratory and plant another seed.
Alrighty. Getting into trivia, everybody, so I hope you're ready. Got your head straight? Got your thinking caps on? Not the dunce caps? YouTube, you had your thinking ones on yesterday. You had 10 points. Facebook had 2. So, YouTube, you're defending. Now, just a friendly reminder before we get into stuff. Don't forget, you can find compound concentrates and coffee now in the following locations. And we're going out to a lot more, believe me. Our Facebook Live, of course. Our Facebook group. Periscope, Vaughn Live, Vapors.tv, YouTube, Weed Chat, Smashcast, CC&C page, all right, our official, Compound Concentrates and Coffee.com page, D Live, the Patreon page, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. So 14 locations. We will be broadcasting live, simulcasting out to 60 locations once everything is in place and everything is set up properly. So that's going to be fun. Super adapter right there again. Nico Fuzz, Razion. All right, that wheel's slowing down. I'm going to have that question in just a second. Good luck to everybody who plays. What was actor David Niven's final film? Again, I'm looking for actor David Niven's final film.
It's a color that we're going to today. Wide open sky, it's blue. That's how it feels to fly. That's how it feels to fly. That's how it feels.
All right, I got a response on the board right as that track came in. Now, good try there, Facebook. It's not what I was looking for. What I was looking for was Curse of the Pink Panther. Curse of the Pink Panther. Yep. Alrighty. There's some Country for Our Christie and anyone else who likes it, of course. This, well, let's see. Johnny Hewlin, Tastes Like Heaven. Which famous literary character lived at number 7 in Savile Row in London before embarking on a famous journey? Ooh, good guess, good guess. No, that's not who I'm looking for, but you got an idea there. The character I'm looking for, a protagonist in the 1873 Jules Verne's novel. Now, an inspiration for the character was the real round-the-world travels of the American writer and adventurer William Perry. I'm not going to say the last name yet because it'll give it away. Oh, good guesses, Facebook. Good guesses. However, I was looking for Phileas Fogg. Phileas Fogg, the protagonist in the 1873 Jules Verne novel Around the World in 80 Days. It's slowing down right now, so we're going to have our question in just a second. We're right here at the end of this track. We're going to let it finish out. Yep, Phileas Fogg, that is correct. Very nice. We had 22 people over here on YouTube checking it out. That's awesome. I love watching those numbers go up. Here is Heart Space. Little sigh for you.
Can we agree to disagree?
In what year did J. Fletcher Dodd found the first holiday camp?
Do you feel what I feel? Are we the same flesh on a world that turns, held by gravity? Held by gravity. So could we agree to disagree? Are we chewing at the same stick, you and me? Heart space, unto your heart space. Take a leap of faith. There is no disgrace in your heart space. Shining like the sun, we're rolling out of you. What's done is done.
What's up, buddy?
They want us apart, to feel divided and alone. They don't care, it's only business. Their money has no soul, we don't need walls. Just need to be together.
All right. I have responses on the board. It's not what I'm looking for, but it shows you're thinking. I mean, you're
Feel the power of forgiveness. There is no
you're relatively close.
shining like the sun. Heart space. Heart space. Only now I am. Heart space. What's done is done. In your heart space. Take a leap of faith. Feel the power of forgiveness. There's no disgrace in your heart space. Shining like the sun.
You're going in the wrong direction. We're right here at the end of this track, so this question's going to wrap up. I was looking for 1906. Yep. Now a Haven holiday park filled with mostly caravans. This is actually the oldest holiday park in the country. First opening back in 1906 when J. Fletcher Dodd, founding member of the Independent Labor Party, simply pitched a few tents in the large gardens of his home. He invited his socialist friends to come and stay. Now that camp, soon expanding onto other side of the road, grew considerably, but kept his socialist roots. Now chalets started replacing tents, and it became more of a holiday camp, although run by Fletcher Dodd with an iron fist, drinking, gambling, and even talking after 11 p.m. No. Strictly forbidden. During the war, it was taken over for military use. Once again, though, after Dodd's death, sold to new owners who relaxed the rules and allowed consumption of alcohol for the very first time. Grab us the track and continuing on. All right. If we were talking about Napoleon and the year with which he proclaimed Emperor of France, what year would that be? Again, I'm looking for the year with which Napoleon proclaimed Emperor of France. Well, I was looking for 1804. It's actually the 2nd of December, 1804, to be precise. All right, we are right at the end of this track. I already have our next question. So, I'm going to grab a song, and then I will pose it for you. That was Let It Go. Nostalgia Road. Alrighty, here we are. What year did the first parachute jump take place? Well, excuse me. Now, the first recorded jump, 1783. However, on October 22nd of 1797, in Paris, at an exhibition, a gentleman was brought to the height of 3,200 feet, then released. Now, this individual credited as the first jump using a parachute without a rigid frame or without anything attached to it. Yeah. In the name of the electronics manufacturer, JVC, what does the letter J stand for?
Ground is shaking under us, the tracks can't choose a side. The trolley cars are pitching over, leaning while we ride. So time slows to a crawl as we hold each other tight. Searching everywhere for an exit sign. It's a train wreck, yeah we know we went too fast. So we're flying off the rails together, I'm afraid we can't go back. It's a train wreck, now we know we went too fast. So we're flying off the rails together. It's a train wreck, a mile above everyone, no point in looking down. We stalled a couple minutes ago, we're hurtling towards the ground. And gravity is our enemy, and we're taunted by the clouds. And we help each other with our masks and wait to hit the ground. It's a plane crash, we flew too close to the sun. And Icarus knew what we know now, flying high isn't for everyone. It's a plane crash, we flew too close to the sun.
Yep, good job. I see your answer over there, Facebook.
It's a plane crash.
Yes. Japan's Victor Company is the whole. So the first would be Japan.
Water fills the floor through the
What's
holes
up, bud?
in the wood.
Nice paper.
Rushing through the door and we're sinking. It started slow
Nice
at
paper.
first, but now the hole is filled with water. I don't think we have time to bail it out. It's a shipwreck. Jump out while you still can. Go and find a piece of plywood and drift off to dry land. It's a shipwreck. Jump out while you still can. Go and find a piece of plywood. It's a shipwreck.
go. Shipwreck right there. Now, Whiskey A Go-Go over in LA was America's first what?
Damn. Yo ho, being is beautiful. Grateful that you last, man. I didn't know what to do with you. Plenty space to explore your power. Love, I know that's true for you. Way too much for most, girl. Grinding like it's two of you. It's moving you. Share it all. Before I climbed the walls, you had a stand up God before, but bro, it's not this tall. The owner spots by 2020, but for now we ball. No limit, shape of the kisses, baby, leather saw. You think I love them all, still got your guard up. But when you send the stage, I'm trying to tell you I'll be starstruck. Play the hand I was there with you.
That's right. Good job, Facebookers. Yes. Considered America's first real discotheque. Now, a franchise was opened in 1966 on M Street in the Georgetown section of Washington, D.C. by restaurateur Jacques Vivant. Now, in the film Curse of the Pink Panther, what actor plays Inspector Clouseau after having, quote, plastic surgery? What's up, Budrich? That is correct, Facebook. It was indeed Roger Moore. All right, we're right at the end of this track, letting it finish up. Kevin Seconds here. Track, I Need a Locksmith. Was it 10 million, 20, or 30 million? What was the approximate population of Portugal in 2000? Good job, Facebookers. That is correct. Very nice. Right now, we have Facebook staring at the pause for the cause. They're at 4 points. YouTube, you're not even on the board yet. Wah, wah, wah. All right. Who was killed playing poker? This person holding a pair of aces and a pair of eights, which led to the expression, dead man's hand. That is correct, Facebook, for the pause. Wild Bill Hickok. Yep. Aces and eights, the birth of the dead man's hand. Now, while actual composition of the dead man's hand undergone some changes over the years, the current manifestation is a two-pair poker hand, this being black aces and black eights. All right, let me grab us a track as we go into the pause for the cause. If you do not know what that is, well, welcome to our show, CC&C. We've been hanging out for a couple hours. We've been playing trivia now for a little bit. I ask questions. Whatever side has the right answer on the board first gets the point for their team. We only played at 10 points total during Trivia Challenge. We don't rake you across the coals all too hard and heavy. You know, some trivia places, it's 20, 30, 50 points or more. Now, halfway. Yeah, you get a little break. Well, if you've been here since the beginning, thank you. I do appreciate it. 2, maybe if you've been smoking a little something like the rest of us, doing some dabs, got some cotton mouth kicking in, tummy grumbling. Well, it's part and parcel of the whole thing, right? Whatever way your kitchen is, have at it, go grab it, take care of things. Or, need to go to the bathroom? Golden opportunity is now upon you. Need to run to the store, need to go outside, need to do whatever you need to do, go right ahead here. This time's for you. Now, you're looking at a total 30 to 40 minutes in length. So, let's say you have nothing planned. You're hanging out, you're by yourself, or you're amongst a couple friends. Got some friends with benefits. Who doesn't have those? You want to pass the time by having a little fun? You want to grab yourself or grab each other? Hey, go right ahead. We don't judge. Enjoy. 40 minutes. Have fun. Next up, let's go Immortal Black Box. Immortal. Black Box. Go to blackboxnorth.com and check them out. Slow's got to go. There we go. Buzzsaw. Some Airlands for you.
Running like an animal. Running like an animal. I wanna jump straight off from these great heights. Close my eyes, one last high dive. Say a prayer for me. I wanna cut through waves, erase the noise, build it high, blow up the dark room, write it in the sky. Running like an animal, away from the buzzsaw. Running like an animal, away from the buzzsaw. I wanna feel this world like it was my own. I'm just too scared, and the violence is so wild. It's really strange to me. I know that it goes fast, but it feels like forever. As far as the eye, oh, I can't slow down. I feel now what I can see. I'm running like an animal, away from the buzzsaw. I'm running like an animal, away from the buzzsaw.
What's up, buddy?
Running like an animal, away from the buzzsaw. 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 Away from the buzzsaw.
All right. Hopefully everybody's having a good day out here so far and enjoying themselves. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. What's up, Joseph, over there on YouTube? Facebookers. I know we had Steven, we got Brian, we got a bunch of other people over there. Right now, I am toking on a little bit of that Bubba Kush crossed with Chemdog. We just wrapped up a Buzzsaw from Airlands. Now I'm going to go over to... I was asked for a couple of Airlands. I can do that for you. Let's see. This is Airlands with Smoke.
Morning and night.
Hey, you do what you got to do, Brian. You know that. We'll see you later. Thanks, buddy.
Where will I be? This is all over, hanging from nowhere. I cannot hold anything close unless I know it's not gonna stay there. Further from view, bigger the door, under the sky of December. Know it feels new, but I've been here before, so I'm gonna try and remember. I see lightning, nothing is there. Oh, I see shadows in the sky. Oh, I see lightning, nothing is there. Oh, I see lightning in the sky.
Glad you like it. This is my work. I do this 8+, 9 hours a day. I've been doing it for over 2 years now. Yeah, just myself, I'm over 8,000 hours invested into compound concentrates and coffee. So yeah, this is my full-time job. Now, kind of going over a little something here. Little interesting tidbit for those who are interested. Do you know 4,849,340 Model A Fords were produced in the USA? Only about 250,000 left on the roads today in original condition. It's only about 6.25% out of what was there. Now, the Model A, the first production car furnished with safety glass as a windshield, so it wouldn't shatter and come back into the driver or passenger's face. Also, the very first one that was ever produced was given to Thomas Edison as a gift. And you could find Model A's being made in Russia from 32 to 36, and they were called the Gaz. Gaz. G-A-Z. Yep. All right, here we go. Continuing on with your little Airlands block. That was smoke right there for you. Coming up next, We Shine On. All right, again, don't forget, you can make requests here. We do take requests on this program. We say the title of the song. We say the person who did it. We even say the genre. You're given 3 ways with which to make your request. We have 4,873 tracks that we're cleared to play. Now, you notice when I say cleared, too, because I'm broadcasting out to Facebook Live, to YouTube Live, and we broadcast out to many other locations. We don't get pulled for violating copyrights because every single artist has signed off on it. Yep. some current weather and some other things coming up for us in just a moment. I have the weather station open here on the compound.
I can always ghost through the dark graveyard. See just what I'm missing. Fly away up over some overcast dark green town. Dream I am in the fall.
I would love to, but unfortunately, that would get me in trouble. Yeah, that would violate copyright infringements.
How bright do you wanna be?
As I said, all the artists have signed off on this music, giving us permission. This is all copyright cleared material. Go ahead, buddy. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on, you got it. You got it. Come on, my boy, you can do it. There you go. There's my boy. He's my good boy. He's my good boy.
To the shame, 'cause I know we will be back again.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm actually updating the description, the broadcast for our show in there at YouTube, and you'll have a link right below the broadcast window here, which you'll be able to click on, and you can download all of the songs. Yeah, we actually put out 4,876 tracks, free songs, so it's $4,876 worth of material for free. Thanks to every single one of these artists. There we are. That was called We Shine On, again coming to you from Airlands. Now this is Ghosts in the Daylight. Our current weather, really quick. 52% humidity here in Orange, Connecticut. 79 degrees out, winds 7 miles an hour. Really nice.
Climb to the top of the world, but the North Star is already flown. Our heroes know the place where the soul's born. And watch all the bright lights shimmer, try to see something where there is none. And I really believe that I can touch the sun. Who's inside my mind? Who's inside my mind? Everything is alright. I keep seeing ghosts in the daylight. Who's inside my mind? Who's inside my mind?
There we are, YouTubers. There's your description there.
Ghosts in the daylight.
That's awesome. From Rhode Island, huh? Fantastic.
Watch all the vampires in silhouette. I run for the hills and try to keep my head. Still a chance, we can make it if we hold on hope. It's what I'm saying, but the words don't come out right. Who's inside my mind? Who's inside my mind?
All right, there we go, right below the broadcast window. Basically a little frequently asked questions If you have anything else you want to know, of course, feel free to ask. Thank you for following Compound Concentrates and Coffee. Welcome to our Canna family. All right, that was Ghosts in the Daylight. Coming up next, this is Dark. Good, thank you for the 13 thumbs down, YouTubers. It is Thumbs Down Tuesday, after all. We'll see if we get more thumbs down today than we had last Tuesday. I'll check it out this afternoon, of course.
Fire so high as the
All right, continuing on, a little bit more on this day in music history and some other things coming your way. Once again, I appreciate you being here. Let's see. 1970, Alan Wilson, guitarist and songwriter with Canned Heat. Well, he was found dead at fellow band member Bob Height's garden over in Los Angeles. He was only 27 years young. Now, with Canned Heat, Wilson performed 2 prominent concerts of the 60s era, of course, the Monterey Pop Festival and Woodstock. Now, Canned Heat appearing in the film Woodstock, and the band's Going Up the Country, which Wilson sang, has been referred to as the festival's unofficial theme song. Wilson also wrote on the Road Again, arguably Canned Heat's second most familiar song. Now, 1975, an all-star jam session taking place at a party in Los Angeles. This for actor Peter Sellers' 50th birthday. Get the lineup for this. They called themselves the Trading Faces. We had Bill Wyman on bass, Ronnie Wood, Jesse Ed Davis, and Danny Korchmar on guitar, Keith Moon on organ and drums, Joe Cocker on vocals, Nigel Olsson on drums, David Bowie and Bobby Keys on sax. Wow. Now, studio engineer Keith Harwood, unfortunately killed in a car crash shortly after he left a recording session with the Stones. Harwood, noticed for his work on Olympic Studios with David Bowie, that was the Diamond Dogs, and Rolling Stones album, It's Only Rock and Roll, and also Black and Blue. Yeah. Well, I mean, again, it's cool if you want to do the thumbs up. As it says in the show, and you can see all the thumbs down there, it's literally what we do on Tuesdays. We just go for something a little different. We're always, we here and everybody in YouTube always says, hey, mash that thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up. Mash, like. Well, we always had people that would come in here who would hit the thumbs down button. No matter what. And they have been doing this faithfully for over 2 years. So just to show them that truly we don't care what you do, thumbs up, thumbs down, to us it's an interactive emoji. We have embraced one day a week where it's thumbs down. So if you're one of the ones who has been doing it for 2 years, you certainly are not a hater. You are a follower. And we appreciate our followers. So we've given you your own day. Ain't I a stinker? All right, that was Dark from Airlands back there. There we go. Light the Torch. Good tune, because I'm going to be doing a dab. Dab time!